Well, I appreciate you being honest. It's not the easiest thing to do. That's why I like you. It's it's easy to trust you, if I can say that. Um, Especially in today, it's hard to find partner. I don't want to say soulmate. That's a little too sappy, I guess. But I just want to be that guy, that man that you can trust.
I get that. Like I really see where you're coming from. I feel a lot of that type of vibe with you, but because I've been through what I've been through, um, I'm looking I'm looking for something deeper. I'm looking for someone to be as real as I am. I'm looking for the moments like this where we can have those truth moments and it not be something that's turned against you. I'm looking for honesty, loyalty. I'm looking for someone to sacrifice just as much as I can sacrifice. Um, but I need that man to be more than what meets the eye. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that.
Can I be honest for a second?
First off, Terry, I just want to apologize for not meeting you at the restaurant. You were supposed to. I had a lot going on at the time, a lot of last minute stuff, and I got so bombarded with stuff. But I did want to continue our last conversation um, about Lexi and her, you and her possibly having a child together. I need you to kind of some parts in there I'm confused on. I'm gonna need you to kind of enlighten me on the details.
Well, I mean, the timeline adds up because the only way she could have a child in that time frame when she has this child, she would have had to been cheating, and that wasn't her. We never cheated on each other. I know for a fact she never cheated on me, and I have to know if it's my son. I have to know. Like I said, I hate to think that she would have played a part in it, but her father, that's the devil. Frank is the devil. And I wouldn't be surprised if he got doctors to go along and just do all kind of mess. Then you have to think the way they sent me off the way they did when our families were in business together, and all of a sudden I'm out. Oh, I have to go across the world and I have to stay gone.
Yeah, cause you left real quick and for a long time. But I know that's a real powerful family. Like I'm not gonna joke with you about that. I don't even mess with them. Like I don't get near them. They do a lot of shiesty stuff, and I wouldn't be surprised if her dad did have a lot to do with that, and especially with um, her being underneath her dad like that. Then I mean it would make sense that he would have a lot of power in her decision making and whatever he is that he's trying to control. So I could definitely see him playing a bigger role in it than she is. But I don't want you to get hurt. Like I know you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I don't even know honestly another female that would allow this to happen this long. If she honestly, and I honestly believe that you see, y'all, like you know what I'm saying, y'all do have something together.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I don't see her doing that and holding it off on her own like that. I feel like her dad did have a part in that. So because you will be taking on her family and her dad more so than her, I really want you to be careful. Like you know what I'm saying, you're like a big bro to me. I don't want to see nothing happen to you. So you really got to be careful when you messing with the banks. 'Cause they not nothing to play with.
So I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to find out if that's my son or not, and trying to be in my son's life. Because for one, if it is, if you got the wrong name, then it's gonna be Callaway.
No, that's right.
man. You know,
Nah, we did that.
yeah, man. You ever thought about becoming a personal trainer?
Man, you know, I do a little something here and then. You know, I gotta keep it right, gotta keep it tight for the girls, man.
Nah, man, don't worry about all them women, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, at Banks Corporation, we own a lot of companies and stuff like that. You know, we own the skins. I think it'd be really good for, strength and conditioning coach, man. We need somebody like you.
Hold on. How much are they paying?
Don't worry about the money. Do not worry about the money. We always have money. We are the Banks Corporation. We got that. Don't worry about the pay, man. We're gonna take care of you.
We talk business then. Yeah, man. What's up, Adam, man? Why I hear about this amount of setbacks I got going on?
Man, minus setback. What you talking about?
We'll put it like this, man. You know, the streets talk, man. I heard, man, H gave you $400 million, man. What going on with that?
What?
What going on with that, man? $400 million?
Who told you that?
Ace.
Ace told you that.
Ace told me that.
So I see you talk to Ace, apparently. Right. Okay. So what else did Mr. Calloway tell you?
I mean, you know, he told me he gave you some money to help your company because, you know, you need a bailout.
Oh, okay. Oh, we need a bailout.
Yeah.
That what he said.
Yeah, I mean, I understand you got a personal relationship and all that, but I wouldn't expect you, Mr. Adam, to get money for somebody underneath you.
Oh, but well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just business. It's strictly business, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Monetary, whatever it may be, it's just for the business. It's for the good of the business. You know what I'm saying? So between me and Ace, I mean, that's what we are. We business. This is all business between us. So ain't nothing.
So Adam, man, how your sister Lexi doing? How she doing?
She doing good, dog. She doing all right.
You know, I ain't seen her in a minute. I just want to know how she been.
You know, she doing good. She doing good. She in Miami right now. She handling some business.
She ain't like, yeah, well, you know, give her my number, you know. If I can do some business, we have to be, you know.
Be careful with that now.
You know.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, we're gonna talk about it.
Cool. That's a bit. So Adam, how Frank Jr. doing, man? I know he's been in the comments. So how you doing?
Look, bro, doing all right, man. He doing good. You know, family gotta go see him all the time. You know, we check up on him often. But he doing better. You know, he started off a little bit rocky, but he doing good. You know, we holding him down.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Now, my big question is, how is Frank Sr. doing? Is he still ruthless?
Pops.
Man, is he still ruthless?
Man, you know that guy's still ruthless, man. How do you think I got it from, man? You know that.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. You know he's still a dog, right? But you know, he handling business. I'm handling business. We trying to get through it. Hard times. Hey, man, we still gotta get to the money. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Adam, I understand you the CEO of the company, but what you gonna do with your pops, man? You know, Frank Sr., you gonna retire him or what?
Man, Pops gonna always be Pops. You gonna always handle his business. I'm always handling mine. At the end of the day, this is my organization. I don't play by that. You know that. I don't play by that.
So this your empire.
It's my empire.
Your empire.
The only thing that's not up there is my name. My name, my first name, Adam. But it's still Banks Enterprise. But one day, it probably gonna change.
Okay, man, cool.
Yeah, it's mine, dog. Just let you know that.
True. All respect, man. You know?
Yeah, man.
Hello? Hi. Bryce Black. How you doing? This is Frank Banks here. Calling today to discuss this. I've heard that you've been trying to have some dealings with my son, Alan. Okay. Yeah, the word is that you've been trying to get a job, be employed, and it's funny. Have you forgotten about our little arrangement? See, you know, if I wanted you employed, I would have taken care of it. Okay. Well, understand this. Trying to deal with my son without me, that's unacceptable. Let's not forget who bailed you out when you had nowhere to turn. Let's not forget who fed you when you had no plate to feed yourself. See, I made you. I positioned you. So do you owe me? You damn right you owe me. As a matter of fact, this conversation over the phone, it stops now because me and you, we need to talk face to face. So I need you in my office.
Hey Frank, I got your message. Yeah, I'm gonna do things your way. What? You know what?
God, why you always in my office, man? You don't even announce yourself. You don't tell me when you're coming. Nothing, man. What you going golfing? It's sunshine outside. What's going on?
The clubs aren't ready yet. So I figured, come talk to my son. What got anything? What you been doing? What we got going on?
Man, we doing business, man. It's Casual Friday. We had to do some business earlier in the day. But while we on the subject, I was looking over the books, right?
Okay.
So when I was looking over the books, we had a lot of business. We're going in the right direction.
Okay.
So I think it's time for us to expand. So when I'm talking about expansion, I'm talking about, we got the Skins, we got basketball arenas, we got, other organizations.
True.
So I think we should expand into like soccer, international football. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot of money that, is in that particular sport that we can, invest in. You know what I mean?
Interesting. But do you think financially we can handle that type of move?
Yeah, I do.
Offices,
financially,
personnel.
yes, sir. We got it, Pop. We got it. We got to lock down. Trust me on this now.
Trust me.
Mhm.
Now, I've heard trust me before.
I understand.
Nothing against you, son, but when I hear trust me, the first thing that comes to mind is Ace. 400 million.
Okay. I
I just need reassurance.
you got it. I got you on this. 100%. You ain't got to worry about anything.
I'm gonna continue to trust you, but just know I got my eyes on the situation.
All right.
Yeah, Al, I visited your brother in the hospital. Unfortunately, he's still in the coma and unresponsive.
That's a lot to swallow right there, huh?
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. Did they say what was wrong? Did the doctor say, what was going on? You say he's getting better, but he's not unresponsive. So how is that?
Well, unfortunately, we have history on your mom's side of things like depression. And, depression can bring on things like stress.
Mm-hmm.
We're praying that, it wasn't like an aneurysm, with him being in a coma, just hoping we didn't have any difficulties of that nature, because, at the end of the day, we want your brother to come to from this situation.
Of course. Like you said, it's my brother, I'm gonna always love him. We're gonna always love each other. We're gonna always have that brotherly bond.
Yes.
We get into it, we get into fights like any other family, but
get into it, fight. Now, this is new to me. What you and your brother fighting about?
Well, you see what happened. What had happened was, this is the situation. I'm gonna go ahead and lay it out for you. I kind of blackmailed, just a little bit. I kind of blackmailed.
Well, you kind of blackmail?
Just a little bit.
First of all,
Just a little bit.
why are you blackmailing your brother?
This is the thing about this. So, he had all this trouble going on. You gave him the percentage, you gave him the little percentage, you gave him the club.
Okay.
You gave him the club.
Yeah.
So he got the club. There were shootings at the club. There was problems with the AD. There was problems with the police. So I had to take care of all that. And once I took care of all that, he just started,
You took care.
I took care of it.
What did you take care of?
Like I said, Pop, it's taken care of. Don't ask no questions. It's taken care of. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
So, it's just some things I had to put into motion. You know what I'm saying? I had to clean it all up. So I ended up blackmailing him just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Blackmail.
To be honest, the bottom line The bottom line is why I did what I did. Frank Jr., I just don't think he's the one to run the family business. He's not the one. I'm your firstborn.
True.
I'm your first son.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've been around you the longest. I know your tendencies. I know what you want to do, what you don't want to do. I know you better than any of them.
True.
When I say any of them, you know, Lexi got her own thing. You know, Amanda got her percentage. She was just taking care of business. You know, when she was still here. So I know the ins and outs better than anybody.
Okay.
And I just feel like that's mine. I should be the one to run it. This is my legacy to push forward.
Okay. Well, I understand that, son.
Right.
But I want you to remember one thing. Family comes first. Despite whatever may be going on,
Yes, sir.
family comes first.
Yes, sir. I got you, bro.
Yes, I'm calling for an update. Calling for a status update on the patient. Okay. Yeah, this process is taking a little too long. When I hired you, I was hiring the best, and by hiring the best, I expect results. And to be honest with you, if I can't get the results, then there's going to have to be some changes.